am live. You're back. I am back. Sadly for everyone. We are back. Oh, just completely balls this entire thing. Let me sort this out. You're going to be seeing random stuff fly in the chat box. Wait a sec. Why would I want to monetize this stream? What am I going to get from like 4 people clicking on an ad? We're back live. That's what I thought. Right. We're live again. Vamos, Portugal. Poor World Cup. Ellis is back. You're fine, mate. I don't think I've ever been fine. Wait a sec. I'm going to zip up my jacket as well. Full on Brexit, mate. Full on Brexit. Ow, I stood on a plug. There we go. There we go. Don't want to excite anyone too much, but I think this might be the most exciting thing that's ever happened in YouTube. Like, ever. Ultimate Polo. Your name should be Ultimate Porter. Why is your name not Ultimate Porter if you're a Batista? I would love that name. I would nab that name off you. Leggett up the Bournemouth. Are you Leggett's and Leggett Gaming? Because I'm assuming the B means Bournemouth, but if you're not Leggett Gaming, then I'm assuming the B means Borough. It could mean Burton. So did Ronaldo get the hat-trick? This ends 2-1 Portugal. Anyone who had over 2.5 goals and both teams to score, you're in for a treat. Thoughts on Villa's financial problems? It's a shame to see a club as big as Aston Villa be in that situation. I've had it with Leeds, as being a Leeds fan. You have that. It's not nice. It's really not nice. We did get to dump 15 points into a skip though, so it wasn't really that bad. But yeah, it's not nice. It's not great for a team as big as that to be in a situation. Up the Benfica. North, I will hit you. Right in your £2.50 that I owe you. Is it £2.50 I owe you? I might owe you more than £2.50 to be honest. Whatever, you know, in the bin. If you guys want to know who did that lovely background, then it was Jay Northwell in the chat. Not to out you, but the guy who made the lovely graphic on screen, that was him. He's a very talented geezer. Pyramid. Oh, people call you Polo because your name's Marco. I like it. Hi for Portugal. Hi Gui. Your name Gui? Are you a Portista Sporting fan or a Benfiquista? Hello, watch match here. Dixie Gamer. Not gonna lie, I cannot be bothered to even get rid of your link to your match streaming virus. No one click it. You're a bum chum. I am. Have I got a bum chum? No, sadly. I have Jody. Doesn't really count. Don't think it does. You don't own anything. You're a dead banter pays for it. Nearly at 250 subs. Nice. What content do you make? Where do you think Carlisle will finish the next season in League Two? I honestly could not tell you. My Carlisle knowledge is not what it used to be. I went on Mastermind in 2012 talking about Carlisle United legends. Since then, it's not really brushed up on it. Portista, obviously, hero. Oh, vlog supporter games or Portista, obviously. I'm a fan of FC Porto. You good lads. Is any Portistas in the chat right now? Is there going to be a kit launch party in the Riviera again this year, or anywhere in Porto? Because if there is, then I need to book my flights. And do you know what date it is? Because I feel like because of the World Cup's one, it might not happen. I don't really know. But if anyone could tell me, would be nice. Where do you think West Ham will finish next season? You've got 9 subs. What content do you make, Will? So close to 1k. What content do you make, Brewers? I'm guessing Burton vlogs. I feel like I've definitely watched your content. Like 100% I've seen your Burton vlogs. If you're the guy who makes Burton vlogs, I've definitely watched one of them. Depends what day it is. Where do you think West Ham will finish next season? I think West Ham will finish 9th. I feel that's fair. Felipe Anderson, though. Have you signed Felipe Anderson, or is it just rumoured? Because that'd be very nice. How do you think Peterborough United will do next season? I'd like to see Peterborough go up. It really depends. Don't know. Thank you. At least you've answered. Toby Stanway Games. Stanway. Hi Toby, how are you? Good time. We've got a few more people in the stream now. By the way, who's everyone thinks winning the World Cup? You know? Just let me know. Massive win. Cheers for the support, Ellis. We don't have him yet. Oh. Burton. Ah, shit. Nice way of putting it. Monday to Friday I vlog just a day after school, and Saturday, Sunday I do whatever comes to mind. Fair play. Brewers TV sub 2. Where will Brennan finish next season? Who have you brought in? You brought in David Myler. 2-2. Is that Diego Costa again? Jesus Christ. I need to tweet this out of the way, guys, one sec. I have a feeling this one there'll be something in there that VAR is going to pick up. It just seems like one of them ones that, I don't know. I tell you what this is though, it's so perfectly set up for a Ronaldo hat-trick. Like, beyond perfectly set up. Where do you think Swansea will finish? Costa's mugging us off here. I just feel like he doesn't like me. I did say he shouldn't be playing. The first goal was like world class attacking. Second goal, I'd have scored that. I mean, my positioning, I'd have scored it with a head kick as well. So, you know, smuggle goal from Costa. Ever since I played for Liverpool under a yacht, 98 goals for my first season at Paul. I like Missy. I don't know what's going on in English in the chat anymore, lads. I won't lie to you. This game is like good game, gamey game. There's the guy taking the photo behind him is getting a shot and a half. Guerrero now into Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo heads it back straight into the danger zone for Rafa Guerrero to keep in. He does well. Goes back towards Ronaldo. He beats Piqué in the air now, and this is a chance that Guedes can do something with it. Guedes driving it. Why am I turning into commentator? Guedes beats Ramos. Ramos pulls him down, but for some reason it's not given for a foul now. And now Spain can come forward, and now we're going to talk like a commentator. That's electrifying play. Where do you think Watford will finish in the second level? I think Watford will probably finish 11th. Watford are going to do the same thing they do every season, go for a lovely patch of form. Richarlison is going to be like the best player in the world. Then it's all just going to stop. You know. Watford will get relegated, you think? Anyone here in Burton? No. What? Where do you think Swans will finish? I think it depends on your recruitment. I think you're going to lose a bulk of the squad. But I think Graham Potter is an awesome appointment. Like, he's done so well in Sweden that I wouldn't be surprised if he took you up as champions. Like, it's so hard to say. It's so different to the polar opposites to the appointment so far. You had them Swansea going for Graham Potter, Leeds going for Bielsa. Sorry. Now someone's told me I've said it wrong. I just can't get it out of my head. You've seen Swansea take a risk with a guy that's really established. You've seen Leeds take a risk with a guy that holds hand grenades at fans. And that is the most Leeds United decision ever, and I love it so much. Come to Swindon. Better than holo commentating. I mean, if you want to turn on me, no, don't. For fuck's sake. If you want to turn me on, options there. No, if you want me to commentate, then just mute your TV. You'll be about 40 seconds out of sync, but it will work. Silva now. Oh, Spain have really put on the pressure on Portugal here. That is such a good goal. Oh my god. What a goal. That is by Nacho. 3-2 to Spain. What a game this is. What a goal. Imagine not watching every single game of the World Cup. If you say you're a football fan and you don't watch like at least the bulk of the games of the World Cup, if you're missing Portugal against Spain, what are you doing? Like, this is ridiculously good. It's 5 goals in 57 minutes. And now Spain all of a sudden are the ones. What a goal! No keeper in the world saving that. What do you think of Watford's new signing? Deulofeu? Great signing. I really like Jerry Deulofeu. Go to Nuneaton Town. Nuneaton Town. Where are Nuneaton based? I feel like the name says London. Definitely wrong though. What on earth have Spain? Spain have just turned on in this last 10 minutes. And now Portugal have to be more expansive. I'd like to see Bernardo Silva get on the ball more, simply for the fact that he's in my fantasy team. Literally, that is the only reason. Where are Coventry finishing? Hopefully this. I think 8th. I think it's solid first season back. I really don't want Portugal to lose this. I've watched 3 games, only not watched Ryan. Yeah, not watching the Ryan game was fine. Like, you go into that game knowing that neither team is going to win the World Cup. I watched it still. But Portugal-Spain, like, either of these two teams could have quite a good tournament. Ronaldo getting up and gesturing to the ref that he should be given a card out. Also, with that Spain goal, I lost 20 viewers, so I'm presuming Portuguese people left. Up the Great Yarmouth Town. Great Yarmouth Air Show tomorrow. Get down there. I'm not going to go. There's 4 World Cup games on, but when I grew up, the air show was in Lowestoft, but now it's in Yarmouth. That's probably the biggest development that's happened in my childhood. That is tweet about Nuneaton. That is not Nuneaton Town FC. Oh, I see. Nuneaton are in Nuneaton. What do you mean Nuneaton are in Nuneaton? Yeah, but where is Nuneaton? It's near London, isn't it? Hi, I'm back. Went to the shop. Milky Bug Kid, you've missed 2 goals, mate. You've had an absolute nightmare. I don't like you, Sergio Ramos. I don't like you. He does have a cool neck tattoo, though. I feel like I should just get something tattooed on my face. Just be like, what is the thing you least expect me to say? Get that tattooed on my face. Like Nigel Farage's Barmy Army tattooed on my forehead. Ellis, what area are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I come from Norfolk. Big N town. Nuneaton is Midlands. Oh, I could go to Nuneaton then. Yeah, quite easily. Always remember the air show at Lowestoft. Can't imagine it being the same in Yarmouth. I swear someone died at the Lowestoft air show before. Maybe more than one person. But I swear like a plane has crashed before. I might be completely wrong. But I'm certain that happened. Jamie said won't see a new name in the World Cup trophy. Thoughts on Tommy Robinson. I'm presuming you're asking that because you like Tommy Robinson. And in that case, I don't want to offend you, so I'm not going to answer. I think he's just a bellend. Like, he is racist. And he just spreads hateful thoughts, which are not needed. Yeah, I've just seen Free Tommy in capital letters. I just won't go any further, but I'm not a fan of him. I think he knew what he was doing was illegal. Whatever the case was, if he was out there reporting on just someone getting a driving ban, then the same thing would have happened to him. It wasn't because he was reporting on that they took him to prison. They took him to prison because he broke law recording outside a court, which he was not allowed to do. And he already had bail, or he already had something that meant if he broke the law again, he'd go to prison. So I don't have any sympathy for him. There's no sympathy for him, no. Gibbs Army. Gibbs is going to be in a video for the first time in ages on Monday. You all better be excited. It's good times. Who will win the World Cup? England. Lampard. Who will win the World Cup? Oh, you've already answered it. So I'm guessing, Simon, you're a fan of Tommy Robinson? Which is, I don't, just have a completely different view on politics to people. Like, I have a left-sided view, mostly, but it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate that people can have the right side of the view as well. I think the problem with like social media especially is like, if you tweet out like a thought that you agree with like a left-sided policy, then you have to then, for example, I voted Labour in the last election, but it didn't mean that, like, basically the whole thing that they thought young people voted Labour for was for the tuition fees, which I personally don't think are a pressing issue. I don't think tuition fees being lowered is the thing that society needs to look at now anyway. Because if you don't earn over 25 grand a year, you don't pay off tuition fees. I was never going to uni. Well, I knew I wasn't going to uni by the time I voted. So it wasn't like tuition fees were the reason I voted for Labour, but there was other policies that I believed were better. But it didn't mean that there was policies on the right side that I didn't agree with as well. But I think people are too open, too quick to dismiss the other side of politics. But yeah, I don't get. It's just you know. Please show the gameplay. Darab, where are you based, Darab? All he did was film on a public street and real anger rapist. No, he didn't. He filmed outside a court. He did film outside a court, but whatever. Like, it's just if you support what he says, then that's the way you lean. I lean a different way, but it doesn't mean to say that we can't agree on other things. It's just that I lean a certain way to you, differently to you, and there'll be things on like my side of thinking that I'm sure you'd agree with. It's just the way it works. Yeah, everyone thinks because I'm a Labour member, I used to be a communist. Exactly, like, and Jeremy Corbyn isn't a bloody communist, is he? It's like the whole anti-Semitism thing with Labour, like, just distance myself from the whole thing. It's like, I don't like this thing that's happening, so it's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go and support them in it, because it just didn't. Do the floss. Never mind, it's okay, you'll get copyrighted. I will, but Darab, where are you from? Because I can... Darab, I will tell you where to watch the game if you tell me where you live. Everyone might think this is just for attention, but it's always my dream. Vote for Nick Crompton. Nick Crompton is the only... England's his city at the end of the day. Ultimate Polo, if you follow me on Twitter, I tweet out when I'm going to Portugal. If I'm out there and you see me... If you tweet me when I'm out there, then I'll just come and say hello, and I can be in your video for like, I'll do a bit in your video on whatever. Doesn't bother me. I'll do that, yeah. What did Jacko Boy send? Oh, you retracted it. Can I not click it and just see it? Where is Gibbs? When is Gibbs? Gibbs is going to be in the video Monday of the England game. We're both going to watch the video at a local pub. You live in California, and you can't find anywhere to watch the game. Surely the US has shown the World Cup for free. Ellis wants to address, wants to stalk him, I do. That's what's happening. Ring Gibbs and get him involved. He's with his girlfriend tonight. I don't want to distract Mr. Gibbs. Ronaldo was a knob. Cheers, Tom. Good input. Pretty sure that's the first message you put in this chat. You just come and said Ronaldo was a knob. End of story. I'm not allowed Twitter. How old are you, sir? I don't feel like you don't have to answer that. How old are you, sir? Oh, Bernardo Silva's in the box. He's flopped. I know for a fact that it's on for free in America. Like 100%. Or if you switch over to... What's the Mexican sports channel? You can just switch over to there and it's free over there, isn't it? I missed the first 2 goals. I missed 2 goals from Spain as I went for a food. Who scored the goals? Diego Costa and then Nacho. It's not free. I'm pretty certain it is. Like, I might just be completely wrong. I might be completely wrong. You live there. You definitely know. I don't even know why I'm trying to tell you you're wrong. You're probably definitely right. No, you're wrong. It's on Fox in the USA. He's not wrong. Ronaldo is not. Do this for the England game. It was either, if I didn't have Gibbs going to the bar with me, I would have done this for the England game, but I'm too emotional in an England game to not scream, and I feel like that's just unfair on other people in the house. So I'm going to do that, so I need to go to a pub and watch it with other people who are going to scream. Bro, I don't have cable. Oh, it's on BN Sports in America. Is BN Sports not free? Can I whisper you? I can find you a way to watch it. Wait, it's on ESPN, not Free Sports 1. Is ESPN free? I'm assuming it's not. Bruno Fernandes is coming off. Bruno Fernandes has really disappointed me in this game. I'd like to have seen Bruno Fernandes make more of an impact. Like I said, control the game in the way that David Silva maybe does. Now João Mario is coming on to make hopefully a positive change. You're great, by the way. Thank you, Darab. How do I whisper you? I can't message you, so I don't know how to do it. Basically, just search for a stream. Is what I do. Not on YouTube. Just like Google search Spain, Portugal vs Spain stream. You'll find one. How many goals will Luke Norris score with 50? Should come to the Peacock and Leeds for a game. I'll just sit with the Peacock in goal. Me and Bailey Peacock Farrell will have a great time. By the way, I know that's not what you meant, but it's funny. No one laughed. Are you going to a fan zone this year? I don't think so. Unless... Where are the fan zones in England? I know Sunderland has one, which is like the most depressing thing ever. But there must be like a fan zone in London somewhere that isn't a pub. You can just go watch it. Oh my god, it's free too. The biggest competition in the world is 3-2 and you're Mexican waving. Surely you're either nervous or you want your team to get back into it. What are you doing? I searched, they're not free, bro. I'm so miffed. Bernardo Silva's coming off and he's in my fantasy team. What's even the point? Quaresma, that's the point. My man, Ricardo. Never seen him play for Porto. He could return this season, you know, who knows? All Leeds, aren't we? Mexican wave and half and half scarves, they're up there. They're just horrendous. I just imagine this country, if England won the World Cup, the whole thing would come to a stop. I'd be dead. I literally would have lost every single limb I have. Be so dead. Just imagine it. Spain are quite good at shutting out. Oh my god, they've literally mid-sentence they nearly passed it back to Ronaldo. Is it possible for you to find a link to free gameplay and put it in the chat? I don't feel like that would be wise for me. Someone who's built the channel to get the channel taken away from me. Just buy a half and half scarf for England vs Tunisia. England vs Panama is the big one. See, right. This is where I might draw the line with half and half scarves. I can accept if a Panama fan buys an England or Belgium half and half scarf when they play them. That's fine, because this is their first World Cup. This is a massive deal for Panama. You might not even get back in another one. Oh, they extend it. They probably will. But it's their first World Cup. It's a huge deal. Wear your half and half scarf. I'm fine with that. But if you're a Millwall fan and you're in the 4th round of the FA Cup against Barnsley and you buy a half and half scarf, you're a mug. That's my opinion on it. Will Gibbs bring back the old-fashioned score predictions? He probably will. He's a good lad. Get a tattoo of South on your left thigh, I will. They nearly scored against Costa Rica and they flopped it. Forson Bielsa. Just mental, isn't it? Like, how does that even happen? Whipped in. Chance to the back stick. Still alive, Ronaldo. Flicked back. I would pass on dive one. I would too. See in half and half shirt, someone. Yeah, what a dick. Like, I don't really swear on my content much, but if you wear a half and half shirt, you know what you're doing. You know you're being a bellend. Like there's no other way of saying it. You literally know what you're doing. He's got like 50 wrong in 15-16. That was peak away days. I don't feel like away days ever got better than that season. That was so fun. Like Bungie Town. Oh, those were the days. Nostalgic. Hello, Suraj Ionat. Ionat? Your name sounds Romanian. I might be wrong. You might not be Romanian, but it sounds Romanian. This is first scene that Chelsea Costa was seeing here. Peak. Especially considering I told everyone he's going to do nothing. My main point coming from this, are you good in math? I am okay at maths as long as it's times tables. Cedric should not be starting ahead of Ricardo. Is Ruben Diaz? Ruben Diaz isn't starting either. What a ball that is by Sergio Ramos' mind. Oh, Nacho's done so well. Biscuits. What your name? My name is Ellis Platten. Romania Force. Are you actually Romanian? Seriously? What your name? My name is Ellis Platten, nicknamed Marega are the 14 times tables. Apparently Leeds are second favourites to win the league now. What, Champions League? World Cup? I actually reckon Bielsa will win the World Cup. If he doesn't, then he's a letdown. Like, what's even the point? Harry Arter could be going to Leeds? No way. Who's linked that? And instantly the chat just died. Let's go to FC Romania. Actually need to. They're such a cool club. They're such a cool club. William Carvalho. He's always quick. Hello, Jeff. Come to Rickmansworth. Where is Rickmansworth? Portugal don't play like a team here right now that's like really pushing. Daniel, are you from Yarmouth or? Chicago Fire. You got the reference. I appreciate it. Schweinsteiger leading to World Cup glory. No Papi, no Italy. What? It's 1,500 people think. What? Say your name right? What do people usually pronounce it like? Go to Rangers. I do need to get to Rangers. Sevco. Why are Rangers nicknamed Sevco by Celtic fans? I don't know what that means. I mean, Jacko, if you've always collected them, then that's kind of okay. Like, you've always done it. But I mean, like, for people that go to like a one-off game and get one, not a fan. Who do you think won the World Cup? England. No, my smart feeling is France. Gut feeling, no, gut feeling, heart feeling is England. Go to Orlando City, new stadium. Could do. I'm definitely going to Orlando next year. Definitely will go to the stadium. Well, obviously I could do. If I go to Orlando again, I'm going to go to the stadium. I was born in Yarmouth, moved to Sheffield when I was 10. Lived on King Street from birth. King Street, what a classic. King Street's the one where Smith's is on it. No, not Smith's. Is it Smith's? The toy shop. It might be Smith's. Might be completely wrong. Who knows? The caretaker of Spain is Hierro. He's like a legendary centre-back for them. Ricardo Pereira. Why is Ricardo Pereira not starting as Cedric is? Can someone please explain that to me? I don't understand. Us fans are better than English fans. I believe that we will win. England is my city boy. Iago Aspas is coming on. He should have started. Well, I say that, and Diego Costa scored 2, so maybe he should not have started. Hello, Mimran. 10,000? Yes, I've got that right. How many bits of Lego and stuff like it depends on the day, to be honest, mate. Jordan Henderson to lead us to World Cup glory, obviously. Hierro, the one who scores the goals. Is it because it sounds like Hero, but I've been mugged off? I support Leicester, so I want to see Ricardo play. I can't believe he didn't start. Like, he's better by far than Cedric. It doesn't make any sense to me. Do you think Portugal is getting absolutely robbed? I think it's unfortunate to concede the goal from Costa, the first one from the elbow, and you can't account for the goal, the third goal. But I think since going 2-1 up, Portugal, especially going 3-2 down, I'd like to have seen Portugal push more, but they haven't. But the pressure really needs to build up now, and it just doesn't really seem to be that way right now. Give me a shout out, because shout out to Hector4721. I swear Williams just definitely handballed that. Why has Costa gone off? I don't know. Maybe because Aspas is a bit quicker, a bit more nimble, better for the counter-attack. I don't really know. I would have probably left him on there because he can shit house and get people annoyed and riled up, especially. Like, my thinking with Costa is, you leave him on the pitch, Portugal know that they really do need to get at least a point in this game. He then goes and riles up Pepe or someone and then gets them sent off for the next 2 group games, which then seriously hinders their chances. Andre Silva's finally coming on. Took your time. You're the greatest. Thank you. Ashley Young is the oldest player in the England squad, and that's deep. I remember Ashley Young being like, what, 24? Well, how old was he when he broke through at Watford? Must have been like 24. Those were the days. Maybe even younger. That's scary. Maybe even Ashley Younger. I missed out the first time. Ronaldo's in. De Gea's just messed it up completely. Quaresma's flopped. My name is, my friends call me Lionel Messi. Would you guys get a Galatasaray Elite shirt security for 500k and a home of your choice? Yeah, if security's there, love life. Whereabouts in Yarmouth are you from? I grew up in Hemsby. Now I live in Galston. When I first subscribed, I had like 5k, and you said you never reached 10k, and you have like 35k now. So do you ever think you would get this many subs? No. Especially now, I don't really look at YouTube as like much numbers based now, because I sort of just see it more like a hobby rather than this thing I'm trying to pursue to push and make it grow. So it's like, you know, maybe it was never expected to get 1,000, let alone to this point, and now it's just like, I don't know what to do. Hi Kai, how are you? Well, a Spanish player just died. Andre Silva's going to score. Pushes market value up by another 10 million. Every game he goes this season going to shirt of the rivals. How? I can't afford that. So, I'm not paying for that. Do you think Mark Benoit would go? No, I think he'll stay. Should Hashtag United be allowed in the football pyramid? He's a legend, but no way should he get them in the football pyramid. I don't know. I might do a video addressing this. If people want to see a video on that, then maybe I can do it. Yeah, I feel like people would actually want to see that, to be fair. I won't be going to Hashtag Games because it doesn't work. It doesn't work with what I'm doing this season. It wouldn't work out unless I then went to follow Hashtag United until they lost. But I don't think it would work. Most disappointing ground I've ever seen. Porto or a feeder club now? I mean, it depends really, because Brahimi stayed there for years. Telsha stayed there for a couple of seasons now. Felipe's been at the club a couple of seasons now. It's really hard to say whether specifically Porto or a feeder club. Or it depends on certain players, but I get what you mean. Would you say the most disappointing game you've ever been to? Best ground I've ever been to, sorry. I don't know. Barnet was really flat. But like Barnet was only disappointing because it could have been so much better. But it was just really disappointingly flat. Do an Old Firm video. Yeah. Yeah, but I couldn't say come on boys because I'd be killed. What happened to Kelvin at Porto? He was literally only one goal. That's all he did. He scored one goal. What a goal to score, by the way. But it was never like he flopped. He only did score that one goal. I'm floating. Go to Scotland to see games. What I meant. Yeah, I need to go see. Scotland's such a like underrated place in terms of how nice it is. Like traveling on a train to Scotland. Like Scotland actually looks sick. Best atmosphere at any game. Best atmosphere in England. I'm gonna die, I'm so tired. Best atmosphere I've seen in England would be... Oh, I don't know, there's too many games. I forgot most of the games I've been to. Ellen Road was good, obviously, but I can't include that because it's Leeds. Best atmosphere I've seen in England, honestly, I'm just completely baffled as to what... Best atmosphere I've seen at a game is Porto Benfica. Best atmosphere in England... I've just said the same thing so many times, but I still haven't got an idea in my head. I'll come back to it. Shout out to Ultimate Polo, good lad. Buzzing for tomorrow. 4 games. Happy birthday, Simon. Best atmosphere. Oh, I've already. Oh, Ellis, you've just gone. This is 82. An hour of 2 hours of straight speaking. You're done, mate. You're gone. Honestly, Irish football, like their passion the fans have. Nah, that's right. We lost the game. Cristiano, you think you've lost? I can see you equalise and later on. Andre Silva nod like a tapping him. We're 2-1 down. Do more live streams. I do need to. Also, maybe need like. I have a microphone over there, but that's Jodie's. But she just never took it home. I could use that for some streams. I could have some audio in the background as well. I could actually make it more interactive. Yeah, and maybe get a better webcam. But it depends. I just really want to see how this one would go down. When Germans have pyro, everyone calls it stunning. When English fans do it, everyone calls them scum. I don't get it. Yeah, because it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Pyro should be good. Do I rate Paul Hurst? Let me search who Paul Hurst is, because I definitely know he is. Oh, the Shrewsbury manager. It depends. He did wonders at Shrewsbury below budget. He'll have to do the same at Ipswich. But it's a different kettle of fish, the Championship is. I think Ipswich could struggle again this season, depending on who you sign. If you're an Ipswich fan, that is. I live in Lowestoft. I thought you played for Liverpool. Most underrated player. In the world? Probably someone who everyone says is overrated. You know, like when Fernando Torres would still score like 15 a season and be called rubbish. Like that kind of player. I don't know who's like, who does everyone consider the most overrated player in the world? Because then it's probably them, in my eyes. Do you like rugby? Never really been able to get into rugby. I can see why people do, but it's just not really for me. Like, I'm more of a football atmosphere kind of guy rather than like a rugby atmosphere kind of guy. But I can see why someone I work with is a massive rugby fan, and I can see why he was into it. It's not personally something for me, I don't think. Most underrated player to play in the world, yeah. Mesut Ozil's a great shout because Mesut Ozil is genuinely brilliant. But he gets called a flop, overrated. CR7 sucks. We both know that's not true, Will. Just tweet out the link one more time. Five minutes to go. Can Paul get a goal? I've literally just not looked up, and Portugal have a massive free kick, don't they? Here we go. Right, guys, goal or no goal from this. Cristiano Ronaldo against David De Gea. It's a bit central, so he'd have to do well to... Actually, no, it's a bit to the right of the boxing bit. It's pretty much perfect for him. If he, before the game, was given an opportunity to take a free kick, he'd have wanted this. Also, I don't want to jinx it and make it go in. I want Portugal to score, but his free kicks are the most overrated in the world. It's like David Beckham when he took... We can take... Just because they look nice, most of his free kicks are bottled so badly. But you can tell right now, he's got a semi on right now. He's so excited for this. No goal. Everyone say no goal. Would you ever be? I would be interested in football management. Dominoes and World Cup. I did see Josh Robertson's last fight. I watched it. Tell me not to see. Ruben never should have been called up. Yes, right. Your people are saying no goal. Goal. He just pushed the ref out of the way. You basket case. Ronaldo hits it. Oh my God! What a goal! What a goal. What a goal. Free, a Cristiano Ronaldo hat-trick. Unbelievable. That is mental. You just have to applaud it. What a strike. That is unbelievable. What a hit. I don't really have much more to say. I called it Ellis, but I knew it. I didn't. I'm so happy with the Portuguese responses and crowd. So happy. Overrated? I didn't. Ronaldo's not overrated. He's great. I mean, his free kicks are. Thank Lord. I think Portugal or Spain will win. I think it'll end 3-3 now, which means there's definitely going to be another goal. Costa and Ronaldo. It's not gone well. Thing is, I think Fekir will go to Liverpool unless he has like a really, really good World Cup. Then they'll go elsewhere. Why are you praying that shot? You've already had a World Cup in your lifetime. Like, why do you need another one? Grow up. Can't wait for more. But the World Cup is insane. Nothing even comes close to matching the World Cup. Portugal are going to go on and win this, you know. I'm calling a Portugal win. Wind up their sails. Probably about 3 minutes at a time. Andre Silva. Bam. Fucking top bins, man. Get in. Bin off Ronaldo. Get Team Mane. The most annoying thing about this is fantasy football. So many people would have had Ronaldo. You're crying. This is what the World Cup means. World Cup's mental. Like, it's just so cool. The World Cup is the one. Andre Silva wide. It's a Portugal corner. England hosts World Cup 2030. We're actually in the running for it. I'd love that. Surely World Cup Conference final is better than the World Cup. Portugal are scoring this corner. I know I've got every single call wrong today, but Portugal are scoring this corner. Ricardo Quaresma's on it. His delivery, he's played it short. It's still the corner because the ball's still alive. Moutinho puts that wide left. Got some space now. It's another corner, right? That one didn't count. Portugal are scoring this corner. They're going to win it. Even though Kane would have got 4. Pro skilled gamer MC Minecraft. You're a bad kid. How old are you when you play Minecraft? Get in the bin, mate. To be fair, I won't even lie to you. I'm 20. I bought Minecraft the other day. You know, it's just one of them games that you like relax with. Why are you playing short corners again? Look at the height you have. It's whipped towards the back stick. Oh, where are you going, son? Doesn't Jose Font play in China now? Or am I wrong? Pretty certain he plays in China. Hi Tyler, how are you? Football's coming home. It is. England, Scotland, Wales, those 2030 apparently. I don't like dual nation ones. Although I guess England, Scotland, Wales is kind of nice because it's like a small left. There's so much space here. Quaresma's in. If he can bring this ball down, he has. Quaresma beats his man. Quaresma, he beats another man. Quaresma. Oh. He's still got it. 34 years of age, he's still got it. Ronaldo's on the ball. Ronaldo's back behind him needed. It's whipped in. That's aimless. I know it isn't. We're going to keep it in with Rafa Guerrero. Puts it back now to João Mario. João Mario whips it in. I thought Ronaldo had won it. I thought he genuinely won it. Hold down if you're not immobile. Mark Minotti would have scored. The fact that Mark Minotti didn't make the Spain squad is controversial. Also, who's like Steve McNulty not in the England squad? Controversial again. What happens to the USA, Mexico and Canada? All three do get auto qualification, but it's also a ball ache. Right, me, I want to go to that World Cup. Travelling there from England is fine. I then have to go over there. I then have to take 3 different currencies to 3 different countries to watch us lose in the quarterfinals against Panama. I'm not doing that. I am definitely doing that. Hello Asta, how are you? Mark Minotti might be from Scotland, but the fact he didn't make the Spain squad. unclapped. See the silky smooth? I'm sure you're nice and unclapped. You're a good lad. Ronald injured. You can use dollars in Canada. Yeah, but it's Canadian dollars, isn't it? Wales and Scotland in a World Cup. As much as I like to banter, I would love to see Ireland, Wales, Scotland all in a World Cup with England. I think it would be nice. Scotland especially. I think imagine Scotland fans in Russia. It'd be so funny. Right, as soon as the full-time whistle goes, I'm going to end the stream because, lads, this has been a big ask for me to talk for this long with one drink. No problems, Ewan. You'll be watching tomorrow morning if you do the same stream. I might stream for the evening game, you never know. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Max BMI in the France thing, that's even worse. I think the game's about to end here. Maybe this is the last attack here. It might be the last attack. Spain. Blocked. Cleared. The ref's still playing. Bearing in mind it's over 20 seconds past the time added on. Although Ronaldo did go off injured, so maybe that's why, but now the game's surely going to end. Full time. Portugal free, Spain free. Thanks to all you guys who came and watched the game. Hopefully the result went the way you wanted it to. I'll see you guys soon. No, let's stay. Do this tomorrow. I'll try and do it tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Right, in a bit, guys. I need to sleep. Actually, I'm going to go play. The game's still on. Now the game's not. Goodbye. I don't know what I'm saying, but I have to change channel yet and turn up a computer. So give me 2 seconds. Probably got a lovely image right now. It's great. Oh. Right, goodbye, guys.